what to do if you're surrounded by a group of men and they attack you. So if they come at you, what you don't want to
Oh,
do...
I'd offer sexual favors. Yeah, keychain self-defense. Let's just go to the most popular.
Detroit Urban Survival Training.
That's not a keychain, Dale. That's your fucking wife's butt plug, man. I have like 10 of those in my closet. Imagine you're committing a crime, like in the middle of nowhere, like you're on like some pond, right? And you're trying to dump a body. All of a sudden, Dale with the tactical jeep comes with the tactical boat ramp and his tactical dinghy, and he fucking starts scooting out there after you. What'd it do if you get shot? Cry, scream, pray? All the above?
Detroit Urban.
His advice is gonna be some like manly shit, like you get shot in the chest, you reach in with your 2 fingers here and you pull the bullet out, you feel around. Oh, it's your sternum that's broken? Too bad. Get the bullet, pull it out, give it a kiss, flick it at the bad guy.
Share with you today some ideas that can assist you in the event that you get shot. Push the barrel up, back towards the aggressor, and you can actually use his finger to control them if you
What?
wanted to.
I just got
or
shot.
Strip the weapon from them. Whatever you do, remember, get the gun, because the only thing worse than getting shot is getting shot again. Repeatedly.
What are you talking about? Is this the strongest man of all time? What'd it do if you get shot? Rip the man's head off. No one shoots me except me. He's got a point. I mean, yeah, getting shot twice would suck. But I feel like after you get shot once, your ability to disarm your attacker drops exponentially. Especially if you're getting shot in the fucking chest. Alright, so you get shot in the chest. What, are you gonna cry about it, pussy? No, you take that gun, and then you shoot him with it. 20 times, at least. And no, you don't call 911, you walk yourself to the hospital, because you need to punish yourself for getting shot. You clearly didn't follow my advice. Do you know what to do if someone has a gun to your chest? Yeah, I just learned. You take the bullet and then steal their gun. That's what you just taught me in the other one.
Detroit Urban Survival Training, I'm going to share with you right now something that can save your life we hope you never need. In this case, you can see he's pulling the trigger. It's not firing. But if we backed up, it's firing. If we push it in, it can't fire. Hammer, you would use the slide. So coming in here, he tries to pull the trigger. It disengages because it's into your body. Push the slide to the rear. Turn it out, and now you have the weapon. Backed up.
Do you know what to do if someone has a gun to your chest? Yeah, just run into the gun. That is horrible advice. This again assumes the guy's just standing still. What's gonna happen is you're gonna be like a fucking NPC walking into a wall, and the guy's still just gonna shoot you because he's gonna move with you. Like this is literally to kill someone. This is 4chan advice. I feel like maybe he's just a troll. Maybe, like there's no way. There's no fucking way. Like it's actual advice. He's had one video so far with good advice, which was, if you think you're being followed, go to the police. Other than that, it's like, if you're getting choked, try poking him in 16 different pressure points on his body, and then get shot, and then once you're shot, you're at the advantage. So you don't want to get shot twice, right? So then when you get shot the first time, that's when you're going to steal the gun. And then you're going to transmogrify that gun into a bigger gun, a shotgun perhaps, and then blast him.
If someone has a weapon, you want to grab the thumb, the tip of the thumb, and you want to push it to the second digit. If you press this here, it opens the hand biomechanically and gives you the weapon.
How in the fuck am I ever going to do that?
You want to press here. So there's actually nothing
What?
the sharp sides of the edges of the blade. Take the pads of your fingers here. You're actually gripping it and pulling down. There's no muscle groups on top of the thumb to stop that action.
Oh my God.
There's actually a gap here. So you're actually not getting cut. Even if you did get cut in the hand, it's okay because it's not a vital area. And you can pull the wrist and press the hand. This opens the hand and gives you the blade. 3 ways to increase your survivability.
How? What in what universe? Someone's coming at me with a knife. Am I going to be able to get in there and like do a thumb war with them? Like I'm going to the most dangerous part of my attacker. Good God. I mean, I guess if they're like, I don't know, holding it out like it's Fall Guys or something, I don't know. Like, if they're just like holding it straight out like this, maybe I can get in there and push on the thumb, perhaps. If they're like a child. But if they're a kid, I'll just like throw sand in their face and like push them over. This one was a pretty wild one. And also trying to grab the blade seems like a recipe for disaster. At that point, you really could just go full anime, slam your hand on the blade so they can no longer use it. So you just fucking blast your hand onto the blade and then grab their wrist that way. I mean, I guess that's about as effective as the things he's preaching. Child abduction prevention. Step 1, don't have a kid. I solved it, and I'm not even a Viper. A threat management Viper. Is she wearing a bulletproof vest?
Back up.
All right, so the way that worked.
I could tell immediately how that worked.
The child's arm.
And I noticed.
The mother
instantly
pushed here on the thumb, causing the thumb to let go. This would help if someone tries to grab your child against your will. You're able to break the hold so you can get your child free from an aggressor that tries to abduct your child.
I can think of like 10 other ways. Like, let's say this happened, right? Let's say I'm walking with my kid, and dude comes up and for some reason grabs my kid's hand and then just sits there and looks me in the eye, right? So he's doing this power move. He's not really abducting my kid. He's just letting me know he could if he wanted to. Instead of breaking his grip, I could also just punch him in the face. Like, he's doing nothing to defend himself. Like, I don't need to, like, go, like, fiddle with his thumbs or whatever. I could just give him one of those. Even, like, a wet willy or something. Like, there's a million other options. Maybe titty twister. Like, I feel like going for his hand right away, you're just giving yourself too many steps. Pistol biomechanics.
This man holds a weapon, he's holding it hard. If I push my finger against his barrel, I can still control that weapon against his will. The weapon comes
Why would
out
I
of the
do
hand.
that? I'm
If
not
I
like
put my hand
Neo
here,
from the
it literally
Matrix.
comes out of the hand. That's because the hand is not made to hold anything very well. If I put my hands right here, he can overpower me, and then I can be shot.
Hey, I'm no biomechanical engineer here or whatever, but I think the hands are quite literally designed to hold things. That's why we evolved to have these fucking meaty paws. I don't want to poke holes in the threat management claims here, but that seems a little sketchy.
But to give an example, there's a woman's going to hold the front here.
It's literally the only reason we have thumbs.
Even though he's strong. And, in fact, she pushes away, and even though he's pushing hard, she can redirect it. That is because it's biomechanics, it's not strength. So what we do is make sure that you have tactical advantages when you have to defend your life if you decide to do so.
No, I will say, in his defense, this technique is extremely effective if they're missing their thumbs and also maybe like noodle gripping it, like very lightly, like, ooh, I'm kind of afraid of this gun. Like, it might work there. But if someone's like actually just holding it normally, like even if they're like half passed out, I imagine this probably wouldn't work.
Detroit Urban Survival Training, I want to share with you right now why we say the hand is not meant to hold anything very well. This man is much stronger than me, much bigger than me.
Okay, he's saying with confidence, he's probably right.
You're holding your arm, right? Yeah. You're not going to let go. You're going to let go unless he has to, correct?
Correct.
Yep. We're going to come here, grab our fist, comes right out. The hand is not meant to hold things very well.
Yeah, again, this is one of those situations where, like, let's say my man comes up to me on the street and he's just trying to shake my hand, but he's a little aggressive and I get scared. So we're in this position. Instead of reaching over and grabbing my own fist, I'll just hit him in the nuts. Like, I'm already in a good spot for, like, a little nut tap and be like, hey, let me go. Give him one of these.
You're going to make 3 consecutive right-hand turns.
When do I start drifting?
Then you're going to make 3 consecutive left-hand turns.
Then you're going to want to find a parked tow truck and ramp off the back. Like GTA.
If the car is still behind you, and you look back there, they're still there, you're going to go to the nearest police station and call 911 on the way.
The first actual good advice. I didn't expect that. I thought he was going to say if they're still following you, you get out and start blasting. So you like akimbos some Mac 10s. But I mean, that's just like real advice. Like if you're being followed by a sketchy vehicle, yeah, just drive to the police station.
This is how the gun disarm works. Number 1, move what's in front of the barrel always. So if it's more to the front, I move to the rear. Grabbing the barrel, frame, up, back towards the person. If it's this side, I move my head to the front. Then you would actually come under, redirecting. Now you have the...
I really want to try that. Not against like not against like someone who's really trying to take my car. But I want to give Matt like an unloaded gun, no magazine in, so there's not going to be like one of those stories where YouTuber gets shot doing a prank kind of thing. I just want to see if someone is actually holding a gun, is it fucking possible to take the barrel and redirect it? That strikes me as so unrealistic unless that person is a literal mannequin. Because what's going to happen is they're going to move with the gun, right? Like, that's how that works. That's why these things are so worthless. No one's just going to stand there and, like, fucking flexing as hard as they can so they don't move. Like, when you try and bend that barrel up, they're going to be moving too. But I haven't tried it myself. I want to see what happens. Just use a Nerf gun. No. I'm gonna use a real gun. I will go for true authenticity. I'm making sure this is gonna be like the set of Rust with Alec Baldwin, where there's gonna be like real bullets anywhere in the vicinity. It's gonna be you know, the safest area possible. No bullets, no magazine. Do it at like a playground. Well, playground would be the worst place to do it, actually. Like in a safe location.
If your neck is grabbed from the rear, clasp your hands, turn, and the wrists are hyperextended, and there's a lock on the wrist, which causes the pain to cause the man to let your neck go. Very painful.
Well, I can't argue with the science, I guess. How about a rifle disarm? We've seen like 5 pistol disarms. How about a rifle? Being hunted by the... Wow. I guess this is useful if Navy SEALs bust in. Or if you're John Wick.
Don't move.
Do you know what to do if somebody wants to fight? Yeah, I run away and I scream, help. There's a bad man. Help. Help. Please, God, help.
That's all they want to do.
Do you know what to do if you're being choked against the wall? Moan.
But what can work is you take your hand just like this, go right into the eyes, pushing outward. Then you transition out, smashing the skull into the wall or the ground. From here,
He just watches action movies.
Or striking the throat. Neither of these things will kill them, but it will stop them from continuing to attack you.
These techniques are just developed from an action movie. I mean, I feel like as far as getting choked advice goes, this is about, like, the best you can do. Just like, hey, poke him in the eye. The water boy technique, like, hey, don't choke me. Just give him one of those, and then I guess you can, like, follow through, just, like, keep poking him in the eye. Unless he has a longer reach. Yeah, if he has a longer reach, then you're probably fucked, I guess. I don't know, these techniques are only developed for 6'5" men. Anything other than that, and you might as well just give up.
Pushing the eyes and the face back, gripping downward. This locks the spinal cord, causing the brain to be broken, which takes him down to the ground. Securing the weapon here, increase your survivability.
Imagine you're taking hostages at like your local Burger King and you unfortunately had Dale there that was chowing down on an Impossible Burger. You come up to him only for him to hit you with one of these anime maneuvers. Cops bust in and kill you. What a way to go out. Fucking imagine.
Locks the spinal cord.
Could you use your cell phone as a self-defense tool?
Detroit Urban Survival Training. We're going to share with you right.
Let me see that one more time at full speed. What did he do? Like blast them with 5G waves? We couldn't catch it on camera, but what he actually did is he turned on Bluetooth and then he touched it to his wrist, opening up a portal for the 5G to infiltrate his veins.
Go right to the bones of the hand right here. Press in to your hand, and it's extremely painful. If they try to walk close to you, take your phone, press right in the chest plate right here.
Oh God, it's one of these again.
Make them back away from you. Another thing you can use it for is you go right here to the bridge of the nose, and it'll back them up. If they bear hug,
Yeah?
take your phone right to the top of the skull, press down, they'll back away from you and let you go. These are some simple ways you can use your cell phone to defend yourself if someone were to grab you.
Why are you so... I'll play ball for a second, but why are you so against just hitting somebody? It's always like, push on it a little bit. Pushing on something is like the least painful version of anything. Like, take, for example, if I was to push my fist into your nose. That's going to hurt significantly less than if I was to thrust my fist into your nose. If we're going to play with these ridiculous rules, why not just hit him multiple times with your phone? It would be magnificently more effective. Like, tremendously more beneficial. Oh, fuck yeah.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. Right now we're going to share with you what you should do if you want to defend yourself against a person holding a blade in reverse grip. This is the reverse grip.
Beg him to stop.
Control pitch and angle, but his weapon is hidden
Try
here.
asking.
Normally what you'll see is their hand is in this position. You won't even be able to see the blade often. Back, it's moving back and forth. As it comes in, you come in. As you're coming in, your hand is going here, straight. Your body is bent forward, so your guts are not going to be interacting with the blade. Your arm goes here, which articulates the arm, and you put your hand next to the blade where the guard is, pull it forward, and it goes right into your hand. This intelligent option will increase your survivability.
Okay, I guess. Very useful if you're in an anime where someone's actually using a reverse grip on a knife, I guess. And if you happen to be like lightning fast. But for an ordinary man, just try asking him, hey, bub, don't do that, please. Oh God!
Right now,
He gutted him like a fish.
You're using a blade to defend your life or the lives of others, and a person grabs your knife hand with two hands. The elbow down, which breaks the hold on the thumb. So when he's holding here, that's how the weapon comes free here. Eyes back, going in the throat. This intelligent option can improve your survivability and save your life.
He's trying so hard to come up with new techniques. And they're all working. God damn it. What happens if the robber watches his videos? Then you're already dead. That wasn't really like a how to beat a robber. That was if you want to rob someone and they fight back. That wasn't really a tutorial for like defense. That was a tutorial for attacking. So it's just kind of like Detroit threat management has become like Detroit threat supervillain lair. Like they're producing the threat now. Kind of like how in Spider-Man, when Mysterio was like making all of the shit so that way he could be the hero. He's creating criminals so that way they can save the day. Do you think this guy ever won a fight? Dale's a pretty big boy. I'm sure he's won a couple fights. I have no doubt about that. Hands-free knife takedown.
Detroit Urban Survival Training, we're going to share with you right now what you can do to increase your survivability. If a person has a blade, it's an
they've got some weak bones.
Not committing, but you need to stop the threat. So he's not leaning forward, he's not actually stabbing yet. Instead of waiting, we take initiative using our longest, strongest weapon, which is our leg. We're going to turn
well, depending on how tall you are, I guess.
You actually can sometimes bait them. You're going to go straight to the knee and go all the way through. This intelligent option will increase your survivability.
All right. Okay. Can you drop a larger attacker? No. You just lose.
Back, pushing. He's trying to resist. Push up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop down.
Whoa!
Underneath them. If they have fabric, you grab it. If they don't, doesn't matter. If they have fabric, grab it. If they don't, you're just going to hold it here. And as you fall down, as they're pushing forward, your feet are going to go underneath them.
All right, I guess. I don't know who's gonna like attack somebody like this where you get into like a rugby scrum. But yeah, I mean this would work, you know, just like fall down. And hopefully they don't let go of you, I guess. Because otherwise then you're just in an even worse position. This is not judo. I know what you're talking about with a hip throw. This is or a hip toss, right? This is not really a hip toss, this is more like a salad toss. You just kind of fucking flop down. It's called a sacrifice. How to hip
judo.
Let's see.
Step pivot. Step pivot. Step pivot. That's the footwork.
This is
now,
the is that
in the
okay?
Okay, it's easy. You can throw it from here, but easier. Punch him. Get over here. Step. Step pivot. Hip throw. Okay, sorry, buddy. You okay?
Pretty much the same thing as this.
They're pushing forward.
Kinda.
Your feet are going to go underneath them.
I couldn't spot the difference. How to disarm a stick or a bottle. Oh, how many people are coming at you with like a stick? Like a dog? Oh my god, this dog's coming at me with the stick I just threw. flip it over. Nice. We got him.
You're going to strike them in the chin with your right hand. Take your fingers into their eyes. Wrap his hand with your left hand. Trying to skull him to the ground. This
Yeah.
intelligent option can increase your survivability.
Fuck yeah. Ooh, this one kind of popped off for him. A shotgun disarm. We've seen this before, but not against RoboCop. Every technique is wildly different. I think one of the main problems Dale has is he thinks when someone's face gets touched, it like turns off their entire like nervous system. Like people just shut down in his demonstrations when their face even gets like poked like in here. Like what's that gonna do? You like touch me on my cheek? Why am I gonna like all of a sudden just Yeah, I guess maybe chi energy. They're overloading the chakra nodes. Perhaps vibrating at the correct frequency. UFC success doesn't translate to street fighting. Yeah, the only thing that translates to street fighting is Dale's techniques.
And here you can see he's knocked unconscious.
Damn.
This individual is large and he's also out of shape.
Okay, Dale.
That translates into the ability to transfer power as long as it's not long term. And in these situations, we can increase survivability by understanding the difference between survival and sport.
Okay, Dale, in all honesty though, like I get you're trying to puff out your feathers like we are more effective in a real survival situation than martial arts. But let's take, for example, this video. None of your techniques call for like any defense against a surprise attack. You get sucker punched.
And here you can see
Like there's like you don't teach us anything to avoid that
this
either.
individual is large. So this is what will keep you alive and increase your survivability.
Not a single one of his videos talks about how to defend yourself from a surprise attack. Everything is like, you guys are in a standoff. Like in a Dragon Ball Z episode. And then you act. Nothing to account for like, you've been shocked. This man's coming at you with a sucker punch and a frying pan. You have only a matter of milliseconds to defend yourself. There's really nothing you can do about that. Pistol disarm hostage rescue.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. We're going to share with you right now.
It's a good way of getting the hostage killed and yourself.
Someone's life's in danger and they're being held hostage by a gun in close quarters. Now, we don't suggest you do this if you believe that you can comply with the directives or wait for law enforcement to get there to assist. Number one, you want to agree with them. And
in what situation has this ever happened in the real world outside of an action movie? Why would just a normal civilian be put in a situation like this? I've got your 4th grade math teacher right here, Bond. You're gonna have to give me all the money in the cash register, or he gets it.
And what you're gonna do is go straight to the top end of the weapon. This is going to be the front of the frame, the barrel, the slide. You're gonna grab here, and you're gonna push it right back towards her face. Here, you're gonna take control of the grip, and this will give you control of the weapon and increase your survivability.
Fuck yeah. Goddamn right it will. I like how they reply to comments like this.
If you grab the front of your head.
By kicking him in the balls?
She pins the hand. This locks the wrist while locking the hand here so we cannot move her head against her will and whip her around and take her head and strike things. So she's now going to take her foot.
How does that stop that from happening? Ah, my wrist is held. Luckily I still have my whole arm to move. That doesn't do anything. Unless she weighs like 3 pounds, he's not even gonna really be moving her around with just his wrist. How does that like shut down the whole arm operation? And he has an entire other arm to come in there and be like, hey, stop that. Stop. Get your hands off. Stop it.
That is how you can get free from a man who holds you by the front of your hair. You're actually locking them, taking them down, causing pain to their hand as well. And now you're free. So this is a way to increase your survivability. Forward.
He was actually pretty close to giving a good tip. Instead of kicking the knee,
Right into the
just kick him in the dick. Dale has like honor, so he feels like if he taught you to kick someone's nuts, people would get upset at him, I guess. But the most unironically, probably the most effective thing you could do here is aim for the cock. There's no such thing as honor when you're trying to survive. If you have a full strength kick to someone's knee like that, they're gonna be fucked. Yeah, assuming that they're standing like this. Fucking knees locked. Most people are going to be moving around. It's a lot harder to hit their knee. You'll end up like hitting up here, which isn't going to do anything. Hitting their shin, which I guess would hurt a little bit. But aiming for their cock is going to be a lot more consistent. Like, all of these are assuming the person's just standing still, which is never the case. I don't know what this pointing attacker means.
Detroit Urban Survival Training.
Thanks to Tier 1.
Right now, we're going to share with you what to do
Diaper.
if you are encountering an aggressor, an attacker that is pushing you, pointing, coming towards you, and you don't want to do anything but go by and simply keep moving. When the hand comes out, you're going to go here, just like that, and keep moving. Another option, when the hand comes out,
what does that mean?
When you do that is you push here on the wrist, then the elbow, and then you keep walking. You do it quickly like this, hand comes out, and this intelligent option will rip off your identification card.
What the fuck was... What was I learning to defend myself from? Is that like a meme or something that I'm missing? What did I just watch? It seemed like they were just two people walking by each other in public, and you just get the fuck away. You just go around.
So if you want to take control of someone who is aggressing, who is pushing their hands, bracing, stopping you from having freedom, here's what you can do. Now right here we have a lock. We can increase the lock using fingers here, or we just simply hold them.
Like, why did this guy just come out of nowhere and put his hand on my chest? Is it like a sexual assault kind of thing? Like how to prevent it, maybe?
Detroit Urban Survival Training. Today we're going to share with you a way you can defend your life against a baseball bat wielding attacker. The way that works, number one,
all right,
you come in this way because you want to block all the energy here. If you're not going to make it, all of a sudden you see this too far along, you're going to automatically extend this arm. This arm comes out here, forms a fulcrum, which automatically impacts here, which causes the weapon to come forward, hyperextending or breaking the arm. As you go in this direction, it will extend, cause the arm to hyperextend or break, and you will have the weapon. And now you have a
easy
to increase your survivability.
Fuck them up, yeah. All right. Oh god, he's really coming in. Oh! Get fucked.
When he's swinging, the reason this works is because by the time he's able to redirect this, it's too late. Fingers go into the eyes, elevate back, extend, smash the skull to the ground or the wall, secure the weapon.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before someone actually follows this advice and then finds themselves in a situation where they try and use it and get killed. If it hasn't already happened. Like, his videos are huge. Like, some of these pop off. 117 million views on the worst way to survive a gun to your chest. His advice is to grab the gun. Like, after it fires. So, it's really just a matter of when, not if. Why did we do that? He was just minding his own business, man.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. The way this works is that when
why did we do that to him?
right here, it breaks the vertical plane and causes him to go back. You can use that.
What are you talking about?
To improve your likelihood of survivability in a situation where the person is much larger than you and you want to take them down.
What do you mean? This guy wasn't like what? This technique wouldn't translate into any situation. Like, if this guy had his hands on you and you start like poking at his nose or like making him smell your finger or something, he's not falling over. This only worked because you surprised the man on his walk home. You fucking assaulted him. I also like how Dale made him fall out of the pads. So this big guy just landed on actual concrete over here. You know that shit hurt. He should sue Dale. Whoa. Wow, oh my god. Fuck me, that montage was nut. Luckily they slowed down the footage so we could keep up with his movements. I bet if that was at full speed, it would have looked like he didn't move at all. Dale's on another level. Survival training, multiple attackers defense.
Training. I'm going to share with you what to do if you're surrounded by a group of men and they attack you. So if they come at you, what you don't want to do...
I'd offer sexual favors.
Martial arts, karate movie, moving in a circle, and you're still going to be dominated and you're going to lose.
Yeah, how do I win?
What you should do is this. And as you can see, when you move in a circle around the crowd, you're able to attack each attacker individually.
Is that good advice? I don't think I've ever been in like a mosh pit scenario where I'm getting slapped around by 8 dudes. I feel like the best thing I could do is just say, wait, I have money, stop, stop. I'll show you where the money is if you stop hurting me. I feel like that's probably the most effective technique. What if no money? Just lie. And then once they stop hitting you, run. What do you mean? It's like, that's step 2. You just need them to stop for a minute. Like, Jesus Christ, just make some shit. I know where the treasure is. I'll show you where the treasure is. Just stop. And then once they stop, you run. It's that easy. And then maybe if possible, like maybe some like banana peels behind you so they slip and fall. That way they can't chase you. This has 95 million. Oh, it's the same guy. Wait, his channel is nutty.
The first thing we're gonna do, since we can't move out of the way, we can't move offline, and if I were to try to move this, as soon as he saw my hand move, he's gonna fire.
Yeah, you're gonna get fucked
So we
up.
have to make this weapon not fire. And give an
What do
example.
you do, like force choke him?
When he sees me move, he's gonna fire. So the reason why it didn't move, the slide didn't slide, is because I inhibited it by pushing it to the rear. From there, what we do is push the barrel back towards the aggressor, and now you have the weapon, and if you don't want to shoot, then you just pin them down to the ground using their finger and taking them under control.
I think, I don't remember who said this, but it was like an actual reputable source. You should never try and fight back because you're just gonna die 9 times out of 10. You're not like a trained professional because you watched a 57-second YouTube video. I think that is perhaps the worst fucking advice you could give someone being held at gunpoint. The best advice is just comply, I think. Unless the guy looked... I think the only extenuating circumstance is if the guy looks like he's ready to just fucking murder someone. Because then you have to fight. If he's not there like for your money or anything, and he's just there to kill, then yeah, maybe then you try, you know, Officer Danger's tactics here. But other than that, I think it's just you comply. But who am I to go against the Detroit Threat Management Center, I guess? I wonder if anyone of the 95 million, which is a huge number, actually did get held at gunpoint, tried this, and either succeeded or died. I'd love to know the stat on it. He got exposed for not being a cop. He's not pretending to be a cop. He's a threat manager, I guess. I don't know, he handles threats. Like, if there's a threat going around, he gets a phone call about it. And I'll talk about it, I don't know. Like, he's not even dressed as a cop. I'm kind of invested in this. Where was he exposed? I don't think he's parading around as a cop, but I think people might be misled because he's got like a... I don't know, what is this? Like a Detroit Become Human augment coming out of Z or something? Like, I feel like maybe people just think he's a cop. But I don't think he's pretending. Playing cop in Detroit for $1 a minute.
Named Dale, who has a
Dale
called Vipers, an acronym
Oh, this is
which
fucking
stands for
awesome.
Violence, Intervention, Protective, Emergency Response System.
This is fucking
Which
awesome.
also translates to...
It's a little quiet.
He really wanted something to spell Vipers. They also teach...
Where they have you in a close quarters robbery scenario.
Holy
This is
fuck.
very common. So here, the first thing you do is slap.
Why is he pointing at his
Right here,
dick?
I actually have his finger trapped. Even if it was on the trigger.
Give me your cock, your dick gets it.
Not only is the finger trapped and the actual trigger actually pushed forward, but the finger's actually in pain, pushed up against the trigger guard. 1, it's frozen. 2,
What kind of scenario is this? He's being hunted by the dick serial shooter?
From here, you have control of the weapon.
The
Lean
fucking
forward.
wiener blaster?
So many things. First off, we got a boot barn gone under, turned into some sort of secret lair, completely filled with vipers, who look like they just murdered the Punisher's family. They remind me of those
This is fucking great.
action movies where they somehow have their hearts
I love this LARPing. Well, it's dangerous,
HDMI'd
but it's cool.
into like a bunch of computers back at HQ, and Dale's just sitting there watching them die.
For well over a decade, Detroit has been struggling with retaining their cops. In response,
This really is super fucking goofy. They even have like their own little like Batmobile over here. This is kind of cool. So CSDP. What does that stand for? Is that their? It's not their unit because they're the Detroit Threat Management Center, so that doesn't really make sense. Does anyone know what that stands for before we continue? Cock-sucking dick penis? This is the, yeah, okay, that's probably what it is. There's the Viper division, and then there's the cock-sucking dick penis one, I guess.
This is called the grid. This is where we store our vehicles. This is our tactical boat.
Be sure to meet my tactical wife, our 4 lovely tactical daughters. I mean, really anything can be tactical if you plasti dip the shit out of it.
Our motorcycles. These motorcycles.
This
allow
is
us to get
so
the situation
fucking
complete.
cool.
This
Oh my
custom boat allows
God.
us to get into shallow water. It's also very fun.
Imagine you committing a crime like in the middle of nowhere, like you're on like some pond, right? And you're trying to dump a body. All of a sudden, Dale with the tactical jeep comes with the tactical boat ramp and his tactical dinghy, and he fucking starts scooting out there after you. Oh my Jesus, this is an incredible lair.
Jumps over waves, and people enjoy riding in it.
You gotta have a fun boat. You gotta catch those tactical fish.
Wait, so they actually go out in public? Oh, I need to look them up. Have you guys... I'll pose the question to the chat. Have you ever, instead of dialing 911, dialed 1-800-VIPER to get Dale and the boys out there? They show up in the Jeep or anything? Like, who's using this? They have 60 employees?
Excessive. I've never met a security guard that needed night vision to, I don't know, kick out some scooter kids from Albertson's parking lot.
Well, you haven't met Dale. Those scooter kids are getting mowed down.
Our goal is to create conditions where violence does not occur.
Doesn't matter what time of night.
Violent.
When we respond to your home, it's a $10 charge for the first 10 minutes. Every minute after that is $1 a minute.
So what? So the first 10 minutes, that's $10. Anything after that is $1 a minute. So it's $1 a minute. What the fuck is happening right now?
The byproduct of your purpose.
I didn't even pick up on
people
that.
Prosper. And then we charge them a bunch of money so we can have things.
What the fuck did he just say?
That's
And then we
pretty
charge them a bunch of
transparent.
money so we can have things.
Guaranteed he was like, and we charge him a bunch of money so we can have things. Holy fuck, were you recording that? You're not gonna like put it in, right? Oh my god, dude, this video was fucking awesome.
I agree. It was pretty fucking awesome.
Jesus Christ. They
Oh,
have
no, hold on. Don't ruin their TikToks. I didn't want to watch the Vice one, but don't ruin their TikToks because I'm going in.
Is by getting close.
I'm fucking deep in the Detroit threat management rabbit hole. Oh my god. Wait, they're like the most active channel of all time. Jesus Christ, Dale's killed every man in Detroit, it seems. He's fucking posting 6 videos a day. There's not gonna be anyone left. Let's just look at the most recent one. 3 anti-fight hacks. How is that an anti-fight?
Training. Let me show you. They grab up. You don't want to wrestle. Grab the back of their skull. Take your top of your head. Go right to their face. Clear. Another way they could do if they try to grab you to wrestle. Grab their hand. Take your hand. Go straight down.
Wow.
That's 3 ways to stop from wrestling if you don't want to wrestle people.
Well, yeah, I don't like wrestling. I'd like to avoid it if I could. I'll try and remember those techniques. What else we got? Keychain self-defense. Let's just go to the most popular.
Detroit Urban Survival Training.
That's not a keychain, Dale. That's your fucking wife's butt plug, man. I have like 10 of those in my closet. That is not a keychain at all. What? Who told my man Dale that this is a keychain?
In the event they grab you, you can take the point of it right here to the bones of the hand. Very painful. You can take the point of it and go here to the arm. Very painful. You can also use the blunt side here on the hand as well. It's very painful.
Show that one again.
Right here.
Oh wow!
Very
Oh
painful.
Jesus! Yeah, that not
If
not
the person's
pleasant.
walking in your space, you can actually take the front of it, go right into the chest, back them off using the point, or you can actually take it. You don't have to use
Just
the point,
stab
you
them
can
with
actually use
it.
the side of it. Go right here at the top. It'll back them off of you. If they're giving your family or friends a hard time and aggressing on them, you take your keychain, go right here to the shoulder, pull down. This device can help protect you and your family.
Yeah, I mean it's like a fucking icicle. It's not. I've never seen a keychain like that. What you have here is just a stabbing item. You could also just forego all of this and use that same instrument for stabbing. which I think would be wildly more effective. True. Adam and Eve does have some competition, I guess. Whoever's manufacturing that keychain is in the wrong field.
Detroit Ridiculousness training here in Florida. Hunting the penguin.
I just want you to take me to the nearest gas station.
Okay, no problem. But in reality,
Tampa's one of the most dangerous cities in the world. We've already gone over some of the most elite self-defense techniques, and today we brought out the expert. We're going to be doing it in an interesting fashion, so it's going to be the three of us participating in the formal training from Dale of the Detroit Urban Survival Threat Management Group Turbo Mode. I'm basically the worst participant, so this is beginner level. This is intermediate. Rex has formal training in every martial arts on the planet, special ops, secret forces. So basically, if I'm coming at him, it's gonna be defending against a middle schooler. Caleb, probably like your average criminal. And then Rex, you're getting hunted by the boogeyman. That's ultra nightmare mode. So we've got Dale here. We're gonna really put him to the ultimate test today.
Detroit Ridiculousness training here in Florida.
All right, so you wanna start with the Glock then?
let's do the Glock. Okay. Start with the Glock. This is a real Glock.
So, for all you volunteer ATF agents, this is a chamber flag. This is a real gun. However, we got no live rounds here. Everybody's been checked. No live rounds in the building.
No live rounds.
This chamber flag actually goes into the barrel, so you know there's nothing in there. Stick my finger in there. You want to go ahead and check it?
Clear.
Charlie, you want to go ahead and check it?
Oh yeah, she's empty.
All right.
So we're gonna do what we did in our video. We're gonna start with assailants coming at you, and since it's Florida, maybe they're a little under the influence of bath salts, so they're a little wacky. They got the gun at you. How do you get out of this situation? They don't want to just bargain. They want to kill you. So
Okay.
it's disarming them, getting away from them. It's gonna be me, then Caleb doing it, then Rex, and then after
Okay.
that, we'll try and do it to you. Employing
Okay.
techniques.
All right, take your weapon, Charles,
Give me the.
and go stand
Got it?
like over there and face Dale. There we go.
So this way, right?
Yep.
We're about to unsafe handle.
All right. Where's your kids? Okay.
You gotta pull the trigger.
Yeah,
So,
alright.
so you know it would fire. Okay. Try
Okay,
again.
okay.
Same thing.
Your kids now.
Yeah, it did fire. But when it fired, I was off to the side.
All right, hold
So the reason why is because when I saw the weapon coming, I stepped offline, and redirected, and that's when he actually fired. So he already made the decision to fire as soon as it came out, which does happen.
Okay, Charlie, take 2 steps back.
All right. And then,
Now
okay.
what would happen?
Yeah, so from here, if I'm, that's what I was wondering. So if I'm coming at you and I'm like showing, and I'm like
Yep.
down here, but I have so much time.
Yes, and I would get shot, probably.
Yeah.
But because I'm going forward, I'll probably not get shot a lot. Whereas if
Oh,
I
yeah.
went backwards, I would probably get shot more. What you're doing, everything you do when you're disarming or whenever you are defending yourself is either increasing or decreasing your likelihood of survivability.
And then if I'm back, yeah, you just.
Yep. So got one shot in. Definitely got shot at least once.
We did like a Granby rule.
Hey, sorry to hit you with this greasy jump scare. I just wanted to quickly say that Dale was very honest and openly admitted that when there is distance between attacker and victim, you're just going to get shot if you try and fight back. So we didn't do more of these scenarios where we had distance on the victim, nor did we simulate like running away while shooting, because it's the same situation, which Dale openly concedes. You will just get shot. If your attacker gets distance from you or already has it, you're just going to get fucking blasted if you try and fight back. So we didn't simulate more of those. Going forward, we only simulated the scenarios where the attacker was right up in the victim's nutsack. Oh, you get in there. Let's take it to the next
Yeah,
level.
next step up.
This is the one we got 139. We have 133 million views right now on this one, which is the gun is to your chest. And what this is for is you have to get contact with them. Oh God, you have to get contact, and you have to make sure they don't go away. Otherwise, they'll just run away from you.
Or they'll pull out a gun or a knife. So you go like this, and that's how you get their stuff. You take things from them. And the other reason they do this is because they don't trust you. So they're not gonna sit there and go, empty your pockets, I trust you, I'm not gonna touch you because I'm scared you'll take my gun. Criminals are not scared you're gonna take the gun, ever. They don't believe, you can even tell them I'll take your gun. They're like, I wish you'd try, go ahead and try to take my gun.
Oh wow, he got, oh, I tried, I really did.
It was right here, and the guy puts the gun here, we would just go offline.
True. Oh shit. Oh, he pulled the trigger with my own finger.
That's
he
for
literally pushed
GST,
it.
and make sure there's gunshot residue on your hand, not on mine. Yep, from here, yep.
Okay.
Yep, you're actually gonna shoot.
Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Let me try again. Ooh, shit. All right. Okay. All right. All right.
And then
All
here.
right, I'm pretty much screwed.
Yep, and they try to bring, if they try to bring it back, like they're trying to pull back. Yep. Tell me what you want. What do you want me to do?
Oh, give me your money.
I got you first. I got you first. He tried though. He did try. That was close. When we run that back in slow motion, you'll see. That's one penguin down. We're light one penguin.
You didn't even shock him a little bit.
He was ready for it, dude. He's like, I know there's a second Glock there.
Flat of the back.
This is the one that we critiqued heavily, the behind the back one.
I will be genuinely surprised if I don't pull this off, yo. I want to be honest with you.
All right, I'm your hostage. Take me wherever you want to go. This is usually what you do at ATM. That was pretty good.
At this point, I'd be backing away.
I would use my Dillman skills on that one. That one right there, I just go like that, and it would just drop. Lucky I didn't use that on you.
Let's step back so I can lead you somewhere. All right.
All right, take me hostage, like grab me up so you can move me against my will. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, oh shit.
Here.
Boys, I'm screwed.
There's your medulla shot right there.
Yeah, yeah. All right. No, let me resist a little harder.
Yeah, Caleb, I thought you were good at this.
Back of the head.
He forgot he could fire again.
He did go for the eyes.
I just popped out. Eyes in a soft way. In a more realistic way, you would actually remove the eyes.
So for the behind the back though, so here Caleb, use the, we'll do this I guess. I feel like if you were leading someone, you'd be more behind them. So what would you do
No,
here?
they'll just run away.
Just run.
They're not going to let you do that. So a SEAL team guy told me that he did this, and he would hold the person and extract it from house, like this. Because if you don't control the person, they will simply run away.
Well, there's no way they survive that though, right? Like if you have a shotgun on someone, you run away, you kind of fucked, right?
Well, again, you would have to, number one, have the intention to shoot.
True.
If you are a professional, you'd have to have the legal reason to shoot. Or if you're surrounded by other officers or civilians and the person runs, you can't shoot because your field of fire is not clear. Right, so there's lots of reasons why a professional wouldn't shoot. When a person has the person hostage in the rear and they do take off running, they usually probably are getting away. Not that they go around telling people, hey, I ran away from someone with a gun behind me yesterday, right? But the reality is, it's just really hard to shoot someone moving laterally. It takes a lot of training. So the reason why you have to have contact when you have a weapon is because they will leave, or in the case of initial contact, it's because you want to limit what they can do. Guns, knives, they can grab a chair, they can grab a weapon, grab a brick. There's a lot of things they can do to attack you.
Yeah, let me do the shotgun into a
Camera's
takedown.
eye.
My eye's
Wait,
pretty
let me
fucked.
see it go.
How fucked is it right now?
Stop Caleb for us real quick.
All right, so let's do, want to do third person rescue? Stopping an active shooter. There's the, if I try to do anything, you're gonna fire that gun, okay?
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, I got a mirror.
You do?
Yeah,
I gotta be completely honest with you, Dale.
All right, if I try anything, you can see me in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, you blocked it.
Yeah, there's a human wall here.
Right. The dancing area. If I try to do anything, you're gonna shoot the gun, okay?
I think you shot yourself.
Well, I was trying to go like this.
He was really trying. He was really trying. So all you internet experts, he knew it was gonna happen. He is a tough guy. This guy's actually strong and athletic guy, a wrestler, and I'm telling you, Most people have been thrown onto their face with that. Just a little bit of pressure I put right there, they slam down.
Look at Caleb's eye. My head is in half. Ready? I'm ready when you are. Oh, your eyes.
This is adorable. He's going full wrestling mode.
I'm not actually hurt. I'm not hurt. My eyes do hurt, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. So in that situation, when someone does get on you, you have to.
He would have definitely got my eyes, though, for sure.
Yeah.
If he wasn't holding back.
In training. Be careful.
Caleb does look like he's in more pain right now.
Yeah, Caleb looks. Oh.
Exactly the same.
Well, I'm not going for eyes.
Except his ID badge on. That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Those clips are weak.
No, it looks normal.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Wait, is that like? I legit
Is that
lost
how
vision in my right eye for a
though?
moment.
Like I broke my right arm, so who gives a shit that I broke my left? That's what. Yeah, exactly. It's the same with eyes.
That's first movement. That's good.
You had to think about it.
So when we do the full disarm, it's like this.
It's like MacGruber who rips his throat out.
Nobody is gonna have eyes where.
I just want to point out, Rex still has his eyes. I'm pissed.
We made an agreement prior to our arrangement, which you failed to do.
I get it. Only criminals deserve to lose their eyes.
Yeah.
What's that? Let me see your taxes.
You said, let me see your taxes?
Yeah, I'm the IRS. You said criminal. I don't know.
He's a white collar criminal.
I know you avoided taxes last year.
Are you wearing this vest in real life? Do you wear this out in your...
I wear this at all times.
Okay. So,
This never comes off.
in the shower,
Shower.
with your wife?
I have a sleeping one.
With my wife?
Does your wife have one too?
Got it. Got it.
I have a sleeping version. It's a softer material. All right, so you're a criminal and you're robbing.
Okay, let me see your taxes. Yeah.
Here.
And I'm going to show you what... I left my finger in the trigger guard on purpose.
And I'm going slow.
Because I want to show this, because you don't show enough of this.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just zip their hand out. If you leave your finger in here, it does work. Okay, it hurts a lot.
So if we go here, push hard. This gives you leverage. So in a situation where law enforcement or a civilian has control of the barrel of the weapon, you can control the entire gun. As long as you have this, you can control the gun. If you try to grab the hands, you can't control anything. You can actually drop back, yep. So the criminal will always have the upper hand if you grab the hands instead of grabbing the barrel. So,
So in your training, do they also teach you that same thing? Because I know that you.
no, they don't do that. This is for criminal.
Okay, so...
No police officer is going to be like,
All right, here's the thing about what I do and what this is for, okay?
right.
My world is completely different than everybody watching this video right now, okay? I go into a restaurant, I know where I'm sitting, how I'm sitting, what I'm looking at. I don't sit with my back to the door. I don't put myself in any situation where I am at an extreme disadvantage. I probably wouldn't ever be in this scenario because I would be drawn before they ever come to me. And it's just that simple. However, people don't live their lives like that. They don't live in like condition yellow. They're all like kind of walking around like nothing's the problem. That's fine. However, this is a worst case scenario. Dale is absolutely correct when he tells you, hey, if somebody is threatening your life, asking you for something, material possessions, nothing is worth your life. Your credit cards, you can cancel them on your phone. They stole your phone, who cares, okay? Give them whatever they want. If somebody is going to kill you, there is no question of material objects anymore. Now, when it comes to being in somebody's space, when he talks about like, hey man, what's up, let me talk to you real quick. This type of stuff is absolutely real. I deal with it all the time. Stuff that he's talked about with like wound channels. I've seen people get shot in the head at point blank and live.
It was shocking to see people live, wasn't it? Weren't you shocked? Like, wow, how can you live with a bullet in your head?
You never know. Just bullets do crazy things. Yeah. No, the bottom line is this type of scenario, I am a professional. I'm just going to say it. I am trained. I would never do any of this stuff. Everything that I do is verbal commands, and I'm gonna take every precaution that I can before I ever make contact with him. So this is strictly based on people with virtually no experience.
All right, so
I hate having
so here's the training. All right, so when someone pulls the gun and they put it in the vehicle, and the only reason they put it in the vehicle is to add emphasis and power and control over you. They could do it here, right? It's pretty scary, but this just feels so much better.
Right.
To put it on you.
Oh yeah.
And get this. I feel better about your fear right now.
Oh, I feel
I'm
so
liking
good.
it. I'm happy about this.
Right.
I feel powerful right now. And then you feel very scared, like, oh my God. Now again, if you could just let him have the car, you would.
Right.
But you get the feeling like this guy is going to kill you, or he's not going to let you take your family with you. Like, hey, can I just get my kids?
My child needs to be protected at all costs.
Yeah. Yeah, he plays with the computer too much. This guy.
He
Your
does.
son needs
I
to be
can't
with
get
you.
him off
Cannot.
the game. He's addicted at this
You
point.
have to keep your son with you.
You should see how many Pokemon cards he buys. It's
Oh my
terrible.
God.
So.
We'll do here, we'll do here.
Okay.
Yep, you're in control.
All right.
Wait, whose kids are we?
You're Dale's kids.
You're
Papa Dale, save us.
You guys are
Thumbnail.
Those kids, what a Jesus. Oh, my fingers. That doesn't feel good. All right.
Same thing. If I try anything, he's gonna shoot.
Oh my God.
Papa Dale!
Jesus.
You've killed your
I will avenge you, son.
Oh my God.
When disarming gunman, you still need to have your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Don't break the law.
Okay.
Click it or ticket.
So you don't know what's coming. All right.
No, you got the gun on me. You're controlling me. Tell me to go wherever you want me to go.
Take me to the cop.
Papa
Little
Dale!
Jimmy has a hole in him now.
All right. There is absolutely nothing I can do to take that gun back.
What do you want?
I just want you to take me to the nearest gas station.
Okay, no problem.
I got you. I mean, you don't claim that they're 100% effective anyway. It just gives you a best chance.
Well, all you're doing is decreasing likelihood of survivability, right? Like a seatbelt. You know, you're increasing or decreasing. Like if you don't have a seatbelt on, you decrease survivability.
Yeah. That was a lot more painful when he did it compared to when you did it, Matt. I'll tell you
I'm
right
shocked.
now.
I can't believe that.
This stuff actually hurts. Doesn't that crazy?
Didn't feel good at all anymore.
When you're roaming the streets of Detroit now, do criminals see Dale and just like turn and run from whatever they're doing? They're
They
like,
come
you
up
know,
like, hey!
walk down the
They
street
go,
and everyone starts
selfie.
fleeing.
Let's get a selfie, man. I love your videos. I stopped robbing people last month just because of you.
I turned away from crime. I'm on the straight and narrow now.
Man.
Charlie, you got to come try these so I don't have to hold it
I
again.
think my shoulders out.
No, you should come try. You'll love it. Oh my God.
The pain is good. It's a
I'm
good,
never gonna
It's a good pain.
commit crime.
I want the jet ski, Dale.
The jet ski,
The jet ski in the back.
you can have it.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Are you a convert, Charlie?
I'm not convinced a normal person's gonna pull it off that efficiently. No. But if you're going for Dale, I think he's got a good chance at beating your ass.
But you have to admit,
If he's got
the
a pencil
basics are there.
mustache, leave the car alone.
I think that
If you see the mustache, you know what time it is. Especially the ID
Guys got
earpiece.
yeah.
If you see bone conduction, this is okay. First of all, this is not from Star Wars. This is not from Star Wars.
Bone conduction's pretty sick.
This is bone conduction. This is the future. God.
You can use it
Would
underwater.
you start wearing this, man? Did you start wearing?
I don't think so. I haven't earned it.
It's bone conduction. So you're gonna shoot if I try to do something,
Oh, sorry, Danny. You're dead.
and then we have the gun here.
Wait, hang on.
Single leg takedown, just hurting Caleb's.
You come here to the bones and push back.
It seems like the most important thing you can do as a criminal is wear like goggles.
You would need a helmet.
I'm gonna get some steam. I'm gonna wear just a welding helmet, honestly.
Yeah. That's what we needed. We'd have to do something like that.
Yeah.
So this, and I'm sure. So there was a viral video, and there was a guy who went to his course like a month ago.
No, he's a demo. He didn't go through the course. He just came for one day.
Okay, so
for a free class.
Okay, and then he was backing up, shooting on the way.
Right.
So in that situation, there's not a whole lot you can do, right? So if someone's coming at you.
No. So we were right here, okay? And so what happens is you're the robber, and you're gonna back up, and you're gonna pull the trigger, right? If I try to grab the gun,
Right.
Okay. So you're the robber. What do you want?
I want your wife and kids. Oh my God. All right.
So it's never gonna change, and it didn't change for him.
Well, that's not fair. If you've seen Charlie run, we know he's not getting away with it.
So that's what happened in the video that you saw. Now, what you saw later, what you saw when he backed up and did that, is what he did was he went like this. First of all, he'd already tried that. And what I just did to you, right, is exactly what happened to him. There was people in the room. So there's seniors back here, there's kids over here. So we're not gonna be doing a full-on gun disarm with people over here training. So we're just doing the basic, gun disarm. I said, well, you can back up. You're still gonna lose the weapon. So what he did was he backed up on the second one, and then he shot like right here, and then I went in and took the gun from him. He edited the film so that part's not there. So it just shows like he goes like this, boom, on the second one, and then it cuts.
Because I feel like, and I've said this before too, here, we'll do it this way. No, you can face me. Like, so if I'm a criminal and I'm like super trigger happy, if I'm just faster and I see you move and I am.
You can't see me move. You just saw it. Look, let's do it again. We'll do it again.
Well, hold on, not on me though, because that hurt. Caleb's faster. This would be probably more efficient, I think.
I could have slipped much.
My argument is my action is a lot smaller than your action.
Right.
So I have an increased percentage.
Right. You think that?
Possibility.
Not possible. Watch. Put it up there. So what you're doing right now is you're concentrating on what?
Shooting you. Because I intend to kill you.
Yeah. So that's not going to happen. This is good. Right. And so now I'm anticipating you're trying to pull back instead of actually rob me or something, which that's what this is for. And so from here, it wouldn't matter.
Hey, Charlie from the future here. This is one of those situations where I feel like I just wasn't fast enough, nor was Caleb, to actually make it work. This is one of those situations I feel is quite unrealistic, where you're assuming the victim is as fast as Dale, whereas the attacker could very well be able to react to your movement. The guy in the video is a jiu-jitsu student, so he's already pretty trained, so he's definitely got quicker reaction speed than we do, and I feel like this would always happen if you were just going up against someone faster, where they can just back up and pull the gun away, as it happened in that video, and there's nothing you can do. You're just chasing them getting shot the whole time.
So one of the reasons why people say, they'll say things like, oh, I could use the other hand. Okay, now that's true, except when a person has a weapon, they really believe in the weapon. So that's why you don't really see people have a pistol and go, oh. They could.
Because they're not smart.
They could.
I'm 6'2". That's a good kick.
That's
a good kick.
That was nuts.
They can come up and go,
That's a good kick.
Whoa, I kick you in the face.
Okay,
right, but in reality, guess what? Right? They could. They could come up, they start with a pistol here, right? But in reality,
So I have a scenario for you, Dale. I want you to role play with me right now. All right, you're out with your wife. You went to Troy. You're in Somerset Mall. Okay, you just went shopping. You had a great time.
yeah, you know this area.
Yeah, of course. And I'm an armed assailant. I got shucks. How are you gonna disarm me?
Where's my sock?
Goes over and grabs a gun. You gotta grab a gun.
Are you guys perhaps in a sewer with a rat and some mutant turtles by any chance?
Dale. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
My
Are you gonna
brothers
come?
know that I have the shell, and they would come and rescue me.
You have a side. Where'd you get the side from?
It's Detroit. I always have a side.
Yes, of course.
I thought he said he knew Detroit. Everyone has these.
Give me your side, Dale. Oh shit! Damn it.
The only way to beat nunchucks.
So yeah, these are these legal here?
That's a good question, actually.
Oh
Shit!
Oh!
Well, that came out of nowhere.
You know, when we bought them, I thought there was a 90% chance this was going to happen. I really did.
Where the fuck has this been, Dale? That's the on my website?
No! It's on his second channel, how to defend yourself in feudal era Japan.
You are in feudal Japan or China? Here, we have something for you.
You're just gonna impress the criminal away.
Oh, that works, really. No, seriously.
So you wanted my wallet, do you?
Yeah. Looks just like me. We're like twins.
Really appreciate you coming down, man, and hurting Caleb and myself. That was good.
Thank you. It's great training.
I think it was really beneficial for Caleb.
I'm feeling good.
It's tactical.
I would say it was very tactical overall. I learned a lot of new things. Again.
And you also learned the gun disarms worked.
Unironically, that was a lot more effective than I expected it to be, for sure. I think you would be the worst target to rob now. So if I ever turn to a life
and now he is the worst target to rob now that he's been trained.
Yeah.
But especially him. Especially
I can tell.
Look at him.
Yeah, this guy's nuts now.
If I can see you.
Thanks again.
All right.
Really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity, guys.
Of course.